think Jan got it just about right.
You were drunk while you had James with you.
I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Please, I don't want to lose my job over this. I think I've already lost Zoe.
She wasn't impressed either, I take it.
No. Please, Kim.
I don't want you ever drinking again while you've got James in your charge. Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. One word of advice. When you get into a relationship with someone like Zoe, don't blow it. There are plenty of duff ones out there. And if it's any consolation, you're not the only one who made a fool of yourself last night.
Sorry if I interrupted.
It's okay.
I had to see you. It's been a hell of a day.
Oh?
Jan Glover had a real go at me, said I wasn't fit to be a nanny.
She told Kim?
She was really good about it.
Well, you're lucky then. To be honest, I'm surprised she didn't sack you. I think if James had been mine...
Please, Zoe. I've said I'm sorry.
Yeah, you said so this morning.
And you said you didn't want to see me anymore.
No, I said I didn't want to see you drunk anymore.
So does this mean everything's all right between us?
Well, it depends what you mean by all right, Sophie. Declarations of love are supposed to be private, intimate. And last night you seemed more intent on proving a point than showing your true feelings for me.
I don't understand. If I'm prepared to tell the world I love you...
Exactly. Is this what this is all about, Sophie? Telling the world?
OK, so maybe I didn't make a very good job of it, but... I meant what I said. I love you, Zoe. Thank you. It won't be long. Just waiting for the milk. Shall I feed to him? No, thanks.
Well, he needs feeding.
I know that. I'm a qualified nanny.
Oh, well, looking after babies not about qualifications. Should come natural.
Meaning? Go on.
It's not right for you to be looking after my grandson.
Well, nobody would be right in your eyes, Jan.
There's been a phone call for you.
For me?
It came through on the office line for some reason.
Sorry. Who was it?
Your mother. Said she's passing this way tonight. Wants to drop by.
What?
I gave her Zoe's address.
Me when you get this message. Don't ask me why, but my mum has decided to drop by tonight, and Kim's given her your address. I'm really, really sorry. I'll come round as early as I can. OK, bye.
Couldn't you phone your mum, get her to meet you in the wool pack?
Couldn't you mind your own business?
Only trying to help.
Of course you are.
Or is the wool pack too public for you all of a sudden?
What does that mean?
Well, you didn't mind telling the old pub about you and Zoe, did you? But perhaps you'd not be too proud of your ways, wouldn't your mother?
My ways? Being a lesbian, do you mean?
Well, that's your word for it.
I'd be proud of what I am in front of St. Peter, Jan. Never mind my mother.
Then you've naught to worry about, have you?
Nothing at all. Same again, Mum.
Oh, I shouldn't. I'm driving.
You've only had one. Right.
Always been the same, my Sophie. Little mother hen. You're not a bit like I imagined.
Oh?
I was seeing a shaved head. Tattoos.
Really?
Of course, in my day, they wore suits and smoked cigars.
Who did?
Lesbian. That's what you are, isn't it? You're Sophie's girlfriend. I've heard a lot about you.
No, Mrs. Wright.
Jane.
No, you've got this all wrong. Sophie and I are nothing to each other except lovers.
Zoe's my girlfriend, Mum. I'm not ashamed of that. Drive carefully, Mum.
Oh, I'll try. But don't forget, if anything happens to me, I've left you my jewellery.
Don't! You know I hate that joke. I'd die without you.
though? You're growing up, finding love of your own.
Yeah, but can't I love you as well?
Of course. And I love you.
Hug.
I can't pretend this hasn't come as a shock, Sophie. All I ever really wanted was for you to be happy. And if being like this makes you happy, well, I'll have to get used to it.
Thanks, Mum.
All the same, I don't mind admitting I'm glad Zoe's not the monster she was made out to be.
We still haven't cleared this up. Who said she was a monster?
I got a letter.
From?
Oh, forget it. You know I don't like stirring.
It was John Glover, wasn't it?
I'm off.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
It was John Glover that told my mum about us.
Really?
But then, why should you care? You're not even my girlfriend after all.
Sophie, I'm sorry. I just wasn't prepared for the question.
Oh, so what would your prepared answer have been? I think I prefer Jan Glover to you. At least she calls us perverts. You just think it. That's it. Hey.
Oh, that was sweetheart. Is that lovely? Is it?
Morning.
It was you that wrote to my mum, wasn't it?
What if I did?
How dare you mess with my life? Do you know how much it upset her?
Well, you had a right to know.
Yes, and it was down to me to tell her.
So why didn't you?
I was going to, when the time was right.
No time like the present.
How would you like it if a stranger wrote to you to tell you Roy was gay?
But he's not.
You are a very sad person.
I'm sad. You share your bed with other women. That is not natural.
Well, welcome to the 20th century, Jan, because most people don't have a problem with it.
It's disgusting. Do you want to know why I wrote your mum? Because I don't want people like you looking after my grandson.
I really care for James.
You are now but a pervert.
I think we should talk, don't you? Apologise to Jan.
I don't see why I should. It's her that's tried to wreck my life.
Please.
I'm sorry for slapping you.
I should think so too.
As for you, you can count yourself very lucky indeed. You're that near to getting the sack.
So you don't mind someone like that looking after your son?
I have no problem with Sophie or her sexuality. But I do have a problem with you. From now on, keep your bigotry to yourself.
Her mother had a right to know.
I won't have that under my roof. Now apologise to Sophie.
No.
That means you're fired.
All right. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone behind her back. I'm sorry for that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay?
Not really.
Don't worry. They've only just got used to sex before marriage round here.
But not between two women.
Yeah, well, Emmerdale isn't noted for its liberals and free thinkers.
How could Jan do that?
I don't condone it. But she has had a lot of tragedy in her life. Some of which I've caused.
Yeah. It's not really Jan I'm angry about.
Zoe.
Yeah. She denied our relationship to my own mother, like it meant nothing.
Yeah, well, I guess you need to talk with her about that. Look, if you want some time off, to sort whatever,
You look after James.
I'll get a temporary nanny. As long as I know you'll be coming back.
Of course.
I need to do some work. Chin up.
Thanks.
We need to talk. What's all this rent rise nonsense?
That can wait. I think you need to talk with Sophie first.